We have to make time for the things that are important to the people we love. I was watching Ask Vin, a communication expert on Instagram, talk about at the beginning of the month, he sits down with his wife and charts out his month in terms of how he's going to spend his time. And his priorities are as follows: family, parents, business, work. So they make sure to schedule all the family events, then the parents, and then everything in between work. And he said there's some fluctuations that happen too, obviously certain meetings and days that are important. But if you haven't seen Ask Vin, I would go and highly suggest checking him out. Really chill guy, really good points in communication. There's another video he referenced, which was the video of filling a jar with various size boulders and pebbles and stuff. And I'll make this pretty quick because a lot of you have already seen it. Basically, the idea is to fill the surface area, the volume, the most efficiently. The best way to go is to add the biggest things first. Meaning the boulders, the bigger chunks, the rocks into the jar first, so that those spaces in between, those crevices in between, are created for the little things that matter less. And so I'm going to take this approach. The start of February, to map out the things that are the most important to me, the boulders. Because time can slip by really fast, and time can feel like we have no control over it. But if we start charting out, just mapping a little bit, the places that we want, the important things, that we have dedicated the mental space to make sure that everything's kind of lined up, it makes a drastic difference in the long run. How you feel, how you explore things, right? Having a strategy for how we live life. It's one of my favorite things to do, come up with strategies that work. That's why I love playing Magic. That's why I love creating a brand, Strategizing is in my soul, it's in my blood. And I think it's incredibly useful. We got to dedicate the time, really, to make that stuff happen, though. It's not just going to show up. Most of us spend so much time enthralled in the little things that we get distracted by, that we believe we don't have the time to strategize. We're under some fallacy that there aren't enough hours in the day. And for some of us, for most of us, it feels that way. 100%. The book Atomic Habits, which hopefully my team puts a link into here or in the description, by James Clear, makes a very interesting argument that when we strategize, that when we take the time to create a regimen, a routine, that by virtue of not having to think about what we want to do, we actually create more time. Just an immensely useful way to think, in my opinion. And really, it's the scale that you want to go and hit it at that matters too, right? Like Jeff Bezos, he says he's quarters ahead. He's thinking about what's going to happen not next quarter, maybe not the one after that, but the one after that. So when you strategize in that sense and you put boulders where they need to be, imagine the amount of time you could have. To where you literally have days of time that you've created for yourself by virtue of just thinking it through. Something I need to improve on for sure. The nice thing is that I can use these videos as a reminder for the things that I want to do. To a degree, they're an accountability thing for me. The whole brand is. I want to live the philosophies that I'm trying to teach and improve so that I'm more valuable to you and the people around me. So spend some time to strategize. The first step before that is always going to be if you want to do it enough. And I was watching a mentoring Zoom call. Grant Cardone, he does these amazing mentoring Zoom calls every week, Thursday at 5 p.m., I believe, Eastern. And they talked about last time how important it is to not only set a goal, but to really come to terms with why you want to do it. Like, really, the hardest thing in life is getting your whole soul into something. And last night I had to go and take a walk. It was kind of cold, you know. I had a couple bevs. I went for a walk just to straighten it out, just to be like, Rob, the amount that you're going to sacrifice. Why? Why do you want it? What drives you? When everything crumbles around you, if everything crumbles around you, what's going to keep you whole? I made this video a long time ago. If you can, you should. To me, if it's more if I can, I must. I'm in an incredibly privileged place in my life to have moved so much, to have experienced so much, and it's less than some people, sure. To be financially backed, to be emotionally backed by the people I care about. And I just think to myself, you know, why would I not go and pursue something that only probably someone in my position that could, right? Trying to uplift my community, trying to uplift humanity in any way that I can. Why not spend a life doing something like that? And that's enough reason for me. You know, it gives me purpose, it gives me drive, it gives me a sense of accomplishment. And my whole mission is to hopefully convince you, the viewers, the catalysts in this world, that there is something in this world, there is something in this life that each of us has that will move us, that will accelerate us, that will rise us to our true selves, the best version of ourselves, the most powerful, compassionate, honorable, virtuous version of ourselves. It's just a matter of finding it and pursuing it, believing in your intuition, believing in your ability to fail and to get back up, to enjoy the process. There's so much power in each one of us. So much, the strength of an entire universe rests inside of us. Our universe. It's just a matter of using it, you know. If you can, you should. things to think about. And if you have some time, here is something else to think about. Actualize your potential catalyst. This world needs you. Take care.